so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran like the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home
I got Damone Rose here, recording artist Damone Rose, and former football player here. So just give us a little bit of background about you, brother. Let us know about some things that you've done, man.
Man, well, you brought in the football, man. Let's just go ahead and jump out the window with that. So it's kind of funny because all my life, man, it's really been like a jack of all trades. I've really been really athletic in a lot of different things. Football was just something I love. And I have to be good at it. Like, I mean, like I didn't know I was good at it until like being thrown to the wolves. Situation was I never had played contact football. I've only played in the street. And the first time I played organized contact football, I went to Oak Creek High School, and it was a whole different world, whole different world of football, whole different understanding, and to me, it was almost foreign. So I adapted because I was athletic. Finding my niche, that was something else because I came in the mix like a fullback and a cornerback. Not too far off, but it was like, what? How you going? That don't make sense as a combination.
Right.
But I was just athletic and you know, kind of swollen strong. Like, but he passes it. Like, what the hell? Like, I mean, come on. But no, man, I played there all 4 years. And I played some semi-pro for sure, man. It's really crazy. I should have went overseas. I should have been able to go to Australia and play overseas. I had a lot of letters from overseas to come play football, man. It was really crazy. I talked to a couple folks that I confided in about the stuff. I didn't get good feedback really, and I was young, so I didn't even go. Probably one of the biggest mistakes ever, but man, hey, man, don't I know it?
But we don't know what them letters is when they come. We like, oh, who over here? Like, I gotta go fight kangaroos. No dog offense, but I got, you know.
Yeah, you don't know what you're dealing with when you messing around over there. No, but I was good enough to get a lot of college letters as well, a lot of welcomes and everything. I was good, man, but you know, I still had my go-tos and everything, man. I wish I would have focused more into it and really got down to you know, learning really the ins and outs to the actual game of it. Like for real, like after a while, playing semi-pro, it started to click to me that really we are playing the same game no matter what quarterback you are, no matter we're playing all the same game.
Mm-hmm.
It's really just, you know what I'm saying, the defense playing good defense or getting the right hunch. Like, I mean, that's
Yep.
really all it comes down to.
You see him
So,
out there like, and be wrong as hell, or you be
yeah,
right
yeah.
on point. You know.
I have my pleasure to play on the other side of the ball. Look, so I was a running back and I got really good.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know I was a running back at first, but I kind of knew because of childhood days. It's what I did. It was like, well, here, toss me the ball. I'm out of here.
Right.
And you know, but having like professional, um, I wouldn't say professional because they are high school, but still to me, like I said, we all playing the same game.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. No matter what level you on, I feel like it's the same game.
Yep.
It really does get to a real strategic and detailed type of an offense or defense or game in totality, but it's really
Mm-hmm.
ultimately the same
Yep.
game, no
Yep.
matter what
Definitely
level
is.
you on.
Definitely is.
But of course things gets intense
Yep.
and you got to put your big boy pads on for real,
Mm-hmm.
emotionally and physically, you know what I mean, because somebody gonna say the wrong thing to you and you gonna feel some type
Mm-hmm.
of way, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
put your big boy, forget it and keep moving. Forget it, keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
You got other stuff to focus on. So I wish I would have focused more on it.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah, man, I had some real good fun playing semi pro, and even playing semi pro. I went and talked to an old coach of mine. I ended up playing and coaching with him a little bit, and he was just like, you know what? I know a guy who's looking for players, and it's like, and he's looking for adults. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
no, I'm good. I'm good. I thought about it real heavy, like I ain't in bad shape. All I gotta do is
Mm-hmm.
get back. Ain't nothing to it.
Yep.
Um, but I'll be honest, man. I think I think I would have been really good. I think I think I would have been really good. I had a type of a balance that, man, I just wouldn't go down off the first or second hit. It just like, man, he is slippery, strong dude. I mean, like how you deal with it. So I had
Mm-hmm.
crazy potential. Um, I could have went to a real nice college. I played Wishbone a lot.
Yep.
Specifically because it was coming from Oak Creek. Going to semi-pro, you're going to see more I back. You're going to see more kind of a West Coast type of an offense as well too. But
Mm-hmm.
um, that type of a situation was like my high school coach used to say all the time. He'd be like, you'd make an amazing I back. Like if you was the tailback in the I back formation, you'd be amazing. But we played wishbone. I
Mm-hmm.
finally got a taste of the I back, and he wasn't playing. He was just like,
Mm-hmm.
he used to say it all the time. When I actually played, it was like, oh yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's it. I like that. I like that. But even semi pro, I had some good glory. Uh, I didn't get a chance to really shine in that because there are a lot of the vets still playing
Yep.
as well. So you're not gonna get as much shine. And I had a young man tell me, he said, "Oh, I'm about to go play for the semi pro team." I was just like, "Man, do it, but make sure you're doing it for fun. Don't look for nothing else out of it because
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna have to shine so bright. You can't be a star no more. You got to be a asteroid. You got to be a comet. Bro, you gotta come in and wham everything." But
You definitely need a hype team.
yeah, you
Like
need
you
the
like you
whole
knock somebody out, somebody got run
yeah.
up with a camera like, there he is. Help,
There
help.
he is. There he is.
Somebody running behind him. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Like you gotta have your own ESPN, man. It's tough out here, man.
Get the water. Get the water. Throw some water on him. Throw some water on him. No, but man, I mean, I had some good glory in them days, man. But I wish. So, like I said, I mean, like a jack of all trades, man. I used to
Mm-hmm.
do so much, and I was good at it. Football was one, but there was one that kind of trumped it all,
Mm-hmm.
which is like she basically the love of my life. It ain't hip hop. It's kind of R&B music because I'm a singer.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Yep.
I can't say I fell in love with hip hop. I gotta say
Right.
I
Right.
fell in love with R&B. You said
Exactly.
that's it. It's like rhythm and blues. How you fall asleep? How you know? But no, man. Uh, it's kind of like the teachers used to say. Like teachers used to even ask, um, like, well, what you gonna fall back on? You know what I'm saying? I used to be like,
Mm-hmm.
what you mean? There ain't no falling back.
Mm-hmm.
Music is going to persist at all costs. When football season over, guess what I'm gonna be doing?
Mm-hmm.
Music.
Yep.
When wrestling season over, guess what I'm gonna be doing? Music.
Music.
You know what I'm saying? Like when track is over, guess what I'm gonna be doing? Music.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
so out of all the sports and like active things I've done come across, and I thank God for it. I mean, I've been young for many years. I'm still young. I'm thankful to be able to step on the field with young men like, dog, y'all got so much youth. I mean, I know I'm not that old, but still,
Mm-hmm.
I still can run with y'all. Like, I feel
Yep.
good about this at 36.
Exactly. Right.
I
Right.
feel good about this. But um, that's one thing I always knew was, at some point, no matter how long or far the road is for my athleticism or the youth that I had, I always told myself like, well, music I can do till I'm 80. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Music I can do, and I didn't have to work at it. It
Yep.
came natural. I
For
didn't
sure.
have to go to the gym or I didn't have to go to the studio in a sense because it was like, well, you kind of got that already. You don't have to go searching for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of in you already. You already know what to do.
Yep.
So what kind of messed me up in football is the fact that me not focusing in on that, my focus was always elsewhere. And and subconsciously, of course I would walk around the hall singing and coming
Mm-hmm.
up with different songs. I was recording in high school, so it was like, all right, as good as this guy is on the field, I'm talking, 4 touchdowns, 4 carries type of game. Like,
Mm-hmm.
whoa, hold up. All
Right.
right,
Right.
sit him down. He touched the ball 4 times and scored 4 times. Nah, we not.
That's one of
Sit
these
him
people like,
down. Yeah, man, I wish, dude, listen to me. If people had phones,
man.
then like they be recording now, bro. That would have been a game to see, bro. If somebody put that as a TikTok, like some reckless dude. Like, oh, he whipped. And they weren't short runs. They was like
Mm-hmm.
40, 60. Like, oh, what? And he only carried it those times. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As good as that may have been, you know what I'm saying? I still wouldn't do what I had to do or needed to do to really excel in it. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Because I had something like music always on the back burner. But let me tell you, man, it wasn't a mistake.
For sure. Hell no.
It
No. No.
wasn't a
You in the right
mistake.
spot.
It wasn't a mistake. I'm thankful to have been talented in multiple different, categories, and man, music is just one of them things where everybody loves music and everybody loves a good artist. Whether
Mm-hmm.
they're a rapper, whether they're a singer, whether they doing rock, whether they doing country, somebody like you somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
After that, all you got to do is be a good person, and everybody will like you at that point.
For sure.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Like, all right, you may not like my music. I
Yep.
understand that, but I'm not a terrible person. I get along with everybody. I don't judge, and I don't
Mm-hmm.
misjudge. If I happen to judge, I'm not misjudging
Yep.
because I'm a know before I say something out my mouth like that. Nah, man, I ain't. Hey, it's not for me to speak.
Yep.
Oh, wait, I may be wrong. Here, let me shut up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't
In a heartbeat. So, Nah, man, but music is proved right. I feel like I knew what I was doing since I was younger. I always felt like, man, teachers used to be like, all right, so what do you want to be when you grow up? All these firefighters and cops and teachers and all this. I used to be like, I want to be an entertainer. I want to be a
Mm-hmm.
singer. I want to act. I used to say all this and that. They would go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I had a teacher cough in my face straight. Like, excuse me? And she was dumbfounded at the fact that, like, that's not what we've been teaching you guys. I mean, like, don't no, bro, it was the funniest thing because because there was another kid who felt the same way. Like,
Mm-hmm.
well, y'all didn't. He was being funny about it. He was like,
Yeah.
all right, well, y'all, y'all didn't tell us, like we can be parking checkers, and my mama hate them, and we thought it was funny. Of course, the kids gonna laugh, but
Right.
still in my head, I was still lost on the fact that, dang, you really feel like I can't be a, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? I can't be like a movie star. I can't, I can't go
Yeah.
off and be Brian McKnight, who you love. Listen, I had a teacher play Brian McKnight a lot of the day, bro. She used to play the
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she used to play the class. And I would catch myself humming, shut up, be quiet over there. You ain't and it was like,
Mm-hmm.
I understand. I'm not him, but I know that song and I sing the hell out that motherfucker right now
Mm-hmm.
to teach, but it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Um and what's crazy about it is like you get to a point like when you're younger
Mm-hmm.
where you start getting the real doubt because so many people told you can't.
Yep.
Uh what's dope about it is just that many people told you you could
Mm-hmm.
and uh it's almost a cheat code to find ahead of time when you're younger. Prove all the people that told you you could right and
Mm-hmm.
prove all the people that told you you couldn't wrong.
Yep.
Use that as motivation in a sense because I'm telling you, they used to ask me what I was going to fall, bro. I just played football the whole season. You didn't ask me, uh, they didn't ask me what I was going to fall back on if sports didn't work. They didn't
Mm-hmm.
ask me that.
Yep.
They asked me what I was going to fall back on if music didn't work. And I used to be
Mm-hmm.
like, that's crazy to me.
Exactly.
That's crazy to
It's like,
me.
why would you're gonna take one from this one, but because you hear it so much and you probably got some examples, you like, okay, we could deal with that. But they
I,
like music? You wanna do
yeah.
what?
And see, and with that, that brings me to the realization that, dang, even the school would uphold something like the sports.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, you're so good on the field. I have a couple of the male teachers like, hey, you so good, man. Look at these stats. You don't even
Mm-hmm.
be trying sometime, but look at these stats. If you
Right.
focused in and really put like give us 75% in this motherfucker because it don't look like you even putting in 75 to get the results we're getting from.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't see how you could see something like me doing a sport half of a year. Not even a whole year, but a half of a
Mm-hmm.
year over something that I could do every day in a sense where the only way you're going to get better, let's just be honest, if you could practice something every day, you're going to be good somewhere that next year. So,
Mm-hmm.
when I look at my my career and all of it, of course, it becomes clear I've tried harder in music. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
so you know, a little bit about me, I'm not a quitter. I
Yeah.
might stop doing something, but I didn't quit.
For
I'll
sure.
do it for fun, but I didn't
Mm-hmm.
quit. I didn't say I was going to make this a career, but You know, I didn't quit. You know, I just stopped doing that, man. It's really dope, dog. But man, I try to politic with all the youth I come across, and really try to get it in their head that do what you want to do, in the sense that if that's really what you want to do, we hear all the time, and I know you hear it. I know you done been through more than 1,000 players by now. You done met to where it's like, man, that kid told me when I first met him, he really wanted to go to the NBA. He didn't show me a lick of that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how you say you want to go somewhere and you ain't shown nobody that you're trying to get there.
And it's like that work ethic, like you was about to say, is, I be like, bro, sir, do you see yourself? Yeah, I'm here. The problem. The on time meant you was late, my dude. Where your teammates at? Are they on the track already? Did you notify your employer? What you mean employer? Bro, you on scholarship. Did you notify your scholarshiping company?
Hey,
Meaning me and the other 3 people here? Nah, so you got outside, like, run around the school, and we'll see you in 30 minutes, run. They got to get ready for practice run. I'll see you later. And if you're not back in 30 minutes, I'm going to come see you. And we're going to pull up on you, and you're going to run it again. And if I see any of the cameras when you cut corners, oh, guess what? We going to run it again. So either you're going to be loving your running day, or you're going to get back here in 30 minutes and participate with the rest of practice, huh?
Sure
Until
will.
then, see you later.
Sure will.
Kick you out of practice quick. The rest of the staff will look like, all right, T kicked him out of practice. Like, dude, you're not about to get no saving grace, bro.
Bro, just what you saying, dude. I you know, and I was a knucklehead. And dude, my freshman year was interesting. I was still partially a knucklehead my sophomore year, but by then I got a name for myself on the field now, and now it's like, no, you know what I'm saying? We can't just brush past him like he not gonna get results, right? but they learn how to deal with me. They used to make me do like suicides and be like, oh, you want to be late to practice? And what's funny was what was clear to me is that the physical beating I was taking from football for my punishments, too bad we didn't have that for school, in the sense to where the school could be like, all right, here's what we're going to do with you. We about to make you run suicide. I'm like, man, I'm going to sit my ass down. Let me sit my ass down. I'm going to be on time to every class from now on, because y'all going to make me do suicide. Hey, I bet you I would have been on time, because that sophomore year, bro, I was like, okay, no, I got you. Nah, we on time to practice. We watching film. We going over. Hey, I'm here. I understand, but even that change in it, still wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? I still should have been more involved, in the sense that, but see, like I was just saying, if you kind of know what you want to do, you'll get a lot of obstacles if you let people give you obstacles.
For sure.
I let too many people discourage me, in the sense where it's like, dang, they even felt like they was trying to help. But I told them what I wanted to do. I showed them what I wanted to do. But no one helped me in that sense to get me there, in the sense where it's like, well, I mean, don't get me wrong, I did have this one English teacher, bro. I had this teacher, and she was just like, no, I'm with you. I think you got it. I think you can do it. You know what I'm saying? She even convinced the district to let me take my tests verbally. Just so I can pass her class. She was just like, listen, the kid knows everything. He does not want to sit down and write. That's all he's saying. And she fought for it like that. I was just like, bro, that's dope. I'm not even mad at you. She let me do my whole semester audio. Audio takes. Like, he sat here and told me all this. He knows he passes this class. You telling me we can't do this for more kids? But she was a different kind of teacher, though, honestly.
And perfectly said, like, she got behind you. I heard a clip. Maybe somebody posted on YouTube, maybe it's Facebook, but it was Nip, and it was like 25 seconds. He was like, "Hey, understand, whatever you do that's different, stay over there, stay in your lane, because ain't no traffic there. You trying to go where everybody else going, and they probably been had the thought before you, which means they worked on it before you. You ain't add this in, so they 5 steps ahead of you. You still trying to just figure out, damn, should I be here?"
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dude, and bro, that's crazy because just like I told, there was teachers before high school that was kind of like, of course, you see in a younger kid, they still got time. And maybe they're going to want to do something else because doing this is hard. We got to show them that not many people make it doing this. No, we got to, we got to deter you to something else that's more probable, right? So you get this thing where the kid is more able to be coached in a sense where it's like, well, we could kind of tell this kid what profession to go into. All the teachers in the high school, they asked what I'm going to fall back on, but they were all even convinced. Like, no, he's showing us and telling us exactly what he wants to do. This kid has come to school with a new recorded song. He's telling people about a show that he ain't even supposed to be in this venue because he's not 21, but because he sings so well, they let him in. I was trying to show them. So, but when you're younger, it's like, man, stand in your own lane and going to do what you set out to do because you felt that that's what you were supposed to do. Because I felt it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's music. It's music. I wouldn't be able to do it so young if I couldn't. So there was a lot of teachers that put me or even coaches even then, a lot of track and football, flag football. Like I said, I never played organized football. I played some flag football in middle school at Edison, but I mean, that was the best I got. I didn't get real football. And even then it was but don't you want to, make sure, you got this and you got that and you got, and I say, but I'm going to get that by completing what I'm trying to do. That's going to come later, just like I got to wait till later to graduate school and be done with this in the sense where it's like, can I please do my craft now? Can I please just focus on what I'm trying to do? Could you imagine if a coach straight up took a kid who parents said straight up, hey, listen, we're going to homeschool him, but we want you to coach him as this position on the basketball court. We want you to coach him in everything he does as far as being a power forward. All right, cool.
Yep.
But he never went and played basketball anywhere. But all of a sudden, this coach now say to the league, like, hey, listen, I know this kid didn't go to school. I know this, I know that, I know this. He's not dumb. He was homeschooled, but he was trained in this fashion. Check out what kind of player he is. You telling me the league gonna turn the dude down if he coming with everything that they looking for in that position? They not.
They're gonna be looking at the board like, hey, show that clip again. Skip ahead. Just pick a spot. That's literally what we do.
Yeah.
Pick a spot.
And he's dominating in every aspect.
Like, hold on. Then
How old is he?
The ultimate.
How old is he?
Exactly. That's the next one. How old is he? And then the next one is, hold on. We gotta see the scoreboard. That's the next question I always ask. Look, I gotta see the scoreboard, bro. What you mean? Look, I want to make sure it's not 79-12 right now, and you doing that against the JV team. So
yeah, bro. I need proof. I need to show and prove, bro. Because you showing me, but I need proof.
Yeah, for sure. So it'd be some stuff out there like that. But I gotta ask you a question. Going into the music, so we got all those naysayers, right? Then you show up and you're doing big venues, doing national anthems and stuff like that. And it's just kind of like, I'm not going to show you the, particular finger, that might have wanted to be used, insert here, but you kind of get where I'm going with it. It's like, yeah.
Real talk. I wish I had like a like one of the toy
Right, one of these like this,
the
where
Stone
you
Cold
roll it up,
the
you roll
Stone
it up.
Cold foam fingers. I need a Stone Cold foam finger. No, look, man, you know what's crazy about that, dude? It's funny you say that because here's the crazy part. So I also do stage hands for the big concerts that come. That's my job away from music. It's quite funny that I get to build stages for a lot of the big names coming into the city. But what's dope about it is I've gotten to be inside of the Pfizer before doing the national anthem and Miller Park or American Family Field before doing the national anthem. I got to work in both of them and I stood in there like because I knew they were coming up. But I stood in both those places like, whoa, this is humbling because soon on some day coming up, I'm going to be able to stand in here and show people that I can deliver a song that we all decently are familiar with. I don't know if you like or hate the song, whatever the case may be, but you're going to hear this voice sing it and you know, that middle finger, I won't jack to you. I would love for it to be that one. Uh but but I would like it to be something a little more pleasant, just to say, see, maybe even you gave up on your calling. Maybe you even gave up on your dream, which is why you're fishing doubt into other folks. Even the students you've been teaching throughout your teaching career, you've probably been telling them that they should do this or should do that. If it comes natural to them, I say give them the world. You're only going to find out one way. And and to hear people my age say, kid, you got it. Keep going. And it's like, I plan to. But thank you for your blessing. Because that says a lot. That means you think so too, huh? Come on, I need more energy like that. Cook it into this universe and let's bring it to life because I'm working towards it. Why can't other people just surround you and work towards it? I don't know. I don't know. Even family members can be crazy, man. It's I talked to a kid, man. This kid's amazing. This kid's amazing. He's an amazing wide receiver. If only he had the support from his family. He don't have the support from his family. And I understand what background he come from, but he's looking for a way out and he feel like it's football. I'm like, bro, I'm in no position to help you personally. The only thing I could do is say, hey, maybe you want to go talk to this guy. Maybe you want to go talk to this guy. Maybe, but there's nothing I can do for him. But man, this kid can probably be, yeah. No, he like a
he
TO.
playing on a high school right now.
He about to go to high school. It's no. And that's what's funny about it. He's tall. Like, ooh, you big for no reason, little 14-year-old dude. Like, oh, you only you got me by at least 1.5 foot, homie. You too tall. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, he one of them.
Bro.
Okay.
Scary. Like, what did you feed? What did you
doing one of these?
What you eating? What you mean? But no, he just wanted them, I mean, he a stocky type of tall guy, like, dude, and you just now about to be a friend. Yeah, well, you probably ain't never took no hits, but they're gonna teach you all that. Just be as tough as you feel like you are, though. I mean, because if we find out you frail and you can't really play, because he can, man, he got the whole 9. We don't know if he can take a hit. We don't know if he's injury prone. We don't, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to support them in a sense, man. So what if you get hurt though too? You know what I'm saying? It ain't
Yep.
over. Don't quit. It ain't
Yep.
over unless you got something that's really threatening. You know, hey, your health comes first, man.
Yep.
Get that in shape first.
Get
Man,
back up, man. We'll try it again, man.
yeah, man, that's the way to go, man. It's all, hey, the youth is the way of the world.
Yep. Yep.
If we don't
That's what
set
keeps
them
me
straight,
working with them.
if we don't set them straight, man, dog, that's what the entertainment company is all about.
Yep.
That's the company I'm building. I'm building the entertainment company just so I know what I didn't get and what could have been useful to me.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to create one so it's useful to people because there won't really be an age limit. Because, like I'm saying, I mean, this is an entertainment company. This ain't just a music, this ain't a record label. No, I'm saying I want dancers, singers, rappers, artists, as far as painters. I want dancers. I want writers. I want actors. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I want the whole thing because entertainment is these things in totality, and they all tie right into each other.
Yep.
So one thing that I'm trying to establish here in Milwaukee is a type of an entertainment company or pipeline, so to speak, where when you do join this entertainment company, you do have the potential to get to a professional level simply because, well, this is how we built it. Now
Mm-hmm.
because all it comes down to is a record label having enough money to put behind an artist.
Yep.
If you got a whole entertainment company that has reoccurring, just like a record label would, we get to take certain artists and say, hey, the process has been complete for you to be moved on. We can now put 50, 100 G's behind you and
Mm-hmm.
push you to the next level. Up, we landed enough, like in a sense of a management type of a company later, of course, where,
Right.
hey, Paramount had this audition and stuff, and they was looking for who was gonna play. God, I don't want to say nobody name in the
For sure. For
sense
sure.
where it's like, dang, why you saying like they about to pass off soon? Like, no, I mean I'm not, but you know what I'm saying? It got to be somebody relevant in the sense where, well, in 7 years, if this entertainment
Right.
company is popping like that, and we could get you transferred over to a good landing in a movie company like Paramount,
Mm-hmm.
I would think it got to be later in some years. But hey, tomorrow never dies. It could be tomorrow.
Right. Right.
Mess around and build it. And hey, the ark was built within a year, wasn't it?
Exactly. Exactly. So you can make things happen as long as you got the, what I'm saying, situation set up.
Come on, come on. But yeah, man, it take the right moves, man, and the right people to be working with. A lot of people got to
Yep.
get out there working individually, man. It really don't work for us.
Mm-hmm.
Every I hate to bring it to a nationality or a situation like that or a race thing, but everybody work together.
Mm-hmm.
But there's this one group of people that just love saying that, oh no, my and fuck the next nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Nuh-uh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, we don't mess with them over there. And it's like, man.
Right. What was that with Dave Chappelle when he was doing everything like this with the money? Like, no.
Yeah.
No, mine.
Yeah. Yeah, no, man. It's not the way to be, man. Look, I feel like if you're a good person and you put it out into people, if they tell you that, people treat you the way you treat them, you know, man, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yep.
what you need me to do for you? You're the most important person right now. What you need me to do
Mm-hmm.
for you?
Yep.
Because I mean, they gonna remember that. They
For
will
sure.
remember that stuff, man. It's and yeah, man. Yeah. Opportunity comes from being able to network and work with others. Real talk.
Exactly. Exactly.
Real talk.
Exactly. And that's how we get here, you know what I'm saying? Because this is an extension from, I mean, this 20 some odd years I've been around you, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just
Yeah, man.
about who you can be around, and the people that should fall out or fall off or whatever, they might need to fall off for that time period because it could be just a part of your growth too. Maybe
Man,
y'all didn't need to be there right there at that time because you never knew what y'all would have got into right there at that time. So
dude.
sometimes you just got to stop the situation. Like, hold on, you know what? It's really not even stop the situation. It's like since we got a music artist here, we just hit pause. We'll be back. What they say, hey, station verification. We'll be back in 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying? You just got to
Hey,
hit life sometimes with one of them situations, and then you get a chance to come back to it.
yeah. No, you already know. No, man. No, just what you said. That's like I was telling my boy, I'm like, dude, what's crazy is like you get to a point, where you moving
Hmm.
and you find out trying to do everything yourself is not the way to go
Yep.
because you'll burn yourself out. You'll find out you don't know everything very fast.
Hmm.
You'll find out you don't know how to do everything. And all that kind of stuff literally becomes issues and stressors on you. You're better off being able to have a stable relationship with people and a foundation to where you do get to work together or do get to reach out for, bro, didn't you say you got a cousin? You know what I'm saying? Like, didn't
Hmm.
you just say, he got these business similar? I wouldn't have. I honestly felt like I wouldn't have came across that had you not said that. Like, wait, what?
Hmm. Yeah, because I was like, I didn't know you
And
was
they're
on that. So I'm
looking
like,
for funding. Like, they're looking to fund people. Like, what kind of? Come on.
yeah. Hmm.
That's
Hmm.
wild. I was like,
That's
yep.
one of the things I wanted to get behind too, because I don't want so when I say that stuff, obviously we talked about that off camera, but I don't want to highlight it to the point of exactly who they are, but definitely point people in those directions because
Right,
it's just, people walking past you. They know somebody too that knows somebody that knows somebody. And all
right,
these people are, really interconnected because once you start doing anything, that pool gets real small. It's whether we made it at sports, it's whether I'm doing this, whether you're being a music artist. Like as you start to, thrive in your success, the pool gets really, really small, and you got your fields of competition within it. But the people that rock with the people genuinely, hey, look, yeah, it's still competition. It's no different than being on the field or being in the gym. Hey, look, I want to
dude.
kill you
No
today.
different.
But when we get out of here, we unlace these shoes. Man, what's good? What y'all on? It's the same situation in a lot of cases. It's just you eventually know who to starve off. Like, yeah, nah, they not in it for the reasons that I'm in it. And once you know that, then it's like, okay, cool.
Right on, dude. I, and what's dope about that is now another thing. I was, and I was just telling my brother about this. I said, what's crazy, man? All right, so when people say things like, "Oh, you've changed,"
Hmm.
I expect to get that,
Hmm.
but I would have to then tell them what they're really dealing with. No, you're dealing with the me who I've become while you weren't messing with
Yep.
me. See, you
Hmm.
tried to come out of nowhere. Oh, you let the money change you. No, I didn't. I
Hmm.
changed all through the process of me not having it, and you wasn't fucking with me. Now
Hmm.
that you ready to, you changed. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Let me tell you what happened. The mindset to be able to, in everyone's coin phrase, get this money. You
Hmm.
start getting this money. Uh, you know, I've heard from people getting the bag and really saying like, bro, you won't believe how many people would start treating you a certain way.
Hmm.
And it's like, and this person hadn't even reached millions yet, but they had enough. Like,
Hmm.
nah, you definitely a thousandaire. You
Hmm.
got 600 G's or something. You
Yep.
you somewhere. in a position where you could throw a motherfucker like 2 G's. Come on, what up? You know what I'm saying? To where people start reaching out to you, like, come on, man, you can let go of 5 real quick. Give me 500 real quick, man. Let me hold that.
Yep.
You know, so I've discovered who the the transitions and the elevations in between the mindsets of trying to get to where I want to be and become who I'm trying to be. You really do have to separate yourself from whatever is deterring you, in a sense, whether it's a bad relationship and a bad intimate relationship, whether it's a bad relationship with your parent, whether you know what I'm saying, like, it's on a vast scale when your mindset becomes, dang, I know exactly what I got to do to get this. And it ain't even the money you chasing. Half that, by the time you come up with that mindset, it ain't the money no more. It ain't the money you chasing. You chasing something bigger than you. In that sense, and where I've gotten to now, it's difficult to convince people to look at a vision or a path just so they can be okay with you walking it. Like, dang, all right, look, I'm gonna walk it, but you gonna benefit too. Yeah, I don't know though. Here, I'm gonna take 5 steps though. I'm on the path with you, but you 40 steps ahead. I'm still right here though. Look, I'm back here though. And it's like, see, no, bro, come on. What we scared of? What we scared of? You know what I mean? If you really put the fear away, that's one thing I like about for Kobe to have said that in one of I think it was a quote, maybe it was an interview, something about fear. But it was along the lines of, you know what I'm saying, doing away with the fear, in the sense of, it's like, no, just, I mean, like, what you afraid of? I mean, why not be the best?
Exactly.
When you find out what being the best is, it's like, dang, I got to do that. Yeah. what you mean? So do away with the fear and just be the best.
Yep. And like, then you got to do it again, because I remember distinctly. This it's a short basketball reference. So 2017, we set the school record for wins, lose national championship game. Cool, right? Cool stuff.
Yeah.
Freshman class coming in, we like, hey, the entire country wants to kick your backside because you ranked preseason number 2 in the country. So if you do not prepare yourself for these games, look, they just gonna be curved. They just look, the curve stuff's coming, baby. The curve
got cheated. Y'all gonna be like, look, the refs was against you, the schools was against you. Yeah.
Bruh, we went down to a school that's near the Iowa border, but it's like, it's close to Peoria, but it ain't. It's in another remote area almost, right? There's people there, so don't get me wrong, don't kill me. But you know what I'm saying? It's an area that's a little out there. We go out there, man, they beat us by like 8, and when they won the game, I'm like, damn, this is game 3 of the 6, fellas. Like,
they said, no, man, that win was everything. We can do it. They discovered that day that they can do it.
Right. It was like, oh, they knocked us off. Yeah, I was like, look, y'all, it's gonna be bad because everybody wants you.
Yeah. No, so, but it man, you put your all into something and you achieve that win. Look, boy, they wanted your dude. We beat number 2 seed. No,
man.
no.
And we over there like this, like,
yeah. Yeah. I said, bro, show me the scoreboard. Let me see the scoreboard.
Man.
I said they beat us by 8, though. Goddamn, they beat us by 8.
Yeah, that was the start of it. Then it was like, oh, okay, that's how you get them this year because them goons ain't there no more. Everybody was like, nah, it was worse than that. Like, it was like everybody else on the schedule was like, execute order 66. Man, it was bad.
Dawg said, look, we just gonna tell you the score ahead of time, a lot to a little, fam. Because we just, yeah, we gonna do away with the theatrics. We just gonna tell you it's gonna be a lot to a little, fam.
Yep.
That's all I got for you.
Yep, I feel you. So one question about music though, as far as working on songs, like what's your go-to? And what I mean by go-to is like, what's your setup? Like, how do you come in the studio? How are you ready to work? Like, what does that look like? Because being an artist, like you just said, what if the guy has the work ethic situation where they just don't know? Or what if the girl has the work ethic situation, they just don't know. So they just show up how they want to. But, people are throwing real dollars at them. So it's like, oh, do we, like, they don't know how to engage yet. Let's put it like that. As far as like how to be professional.
I feel you. So you know what? So art wise, man, I'll be honest. So what's become difficult for me, I can get the job done going to a studio.
Mm-hmm.
But that means I had to have scheduled it. I have to have something ready.
Mm-hmm.
Almost very organized, right? Some artists can do this, which is really dope. I can do this if necessary. The way I choose to work, though, the times I really work where it has to be controlled and what you're saying, like to where it's really okay. This time we're going to record from this time to this time. Here's what we're working on. Have
Mm-hmm.
this written already, or is it a writing session? You know what I'm saying? Like, since
Yeah.
there's different stuff. So for me, I like to record myself
Mm-hmm.
because I have the know-how and I understand it so well and know what I'm hearing and listening to. It makes it easier for me as an artist to be able to be creative across the board. In the
Okay.
sense where if I decided to write a song, I could start writing that song around no music and just
Gotcha.
sing it, hit a little recording of it, get a melody real quick, wham. Now I got maybe a few words, but I definitely got a melody.
For sure.
If I plan on building off that myself, which lately I've been creating my own music and beats and everything, and not
Mm-hmm.
just writing them. So lately I've been doing all of it from scratch. But I don't have a real method in the sense of when I'm coming up with songs literally, and this is what I mean by the organized artist.
Mm-hmm.
Songs literally all day, songs that I know jump in my head, songs that I don't know jump in my head. And
Mm-hmm.
what I mean by that is that song that I didn't know that jumped in my head was a potential song that I could have created.
Yep.
But because I didn't hold on to it, because I didn't drop a voice note or a recording in my phone, it's gone now. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
going to remember that in an hour, I guarantee
Yep.
it,
Yep.
because it's just melody and music just going through my subconscious where it's like, uh, that's a writing. Ooh, that's one of my writing secrets. I don't even be telling people that. But what's interesting is to think of 5 songs and take one
Mm-hmm.
line out of each one of them. You damn near
Yep.
just written a song right there.
Yep.
You can make those songs rhyme with each other or coincide perfectly. You damn near just wrote a song right there in a sense to say, for me, there is no organization unless I'm working with others.
Gotcha.
If I'm not
Okay.
working with others, I'm really being creative in a sense. I don't know what I'm about to work on right now, but I know I want to get this song done because it's pestering me. It
Yep.
keeps jumping in my head. It keeps,
Mm-hmm.
and it'd be like, okay, brain, I'll go record it. God, you know what I'm saying? But till then, it's like I'm working off of well, what do I feel like today?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A fast song. Ooh, oh, I feel like working on a dance song. You know what? I should write this ballad. Ooh, you know what? I should finish recording. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some songs that I've got written, recorded, maybe even to where it's sitting there waiting on the time for me to go, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I've listened to this song 100 times and I keep hesitating to do these things.
Yeah.
It became clear to me, shut up, artist. Let these people hear this music and let them judge. You are
Right.
an artist. It does not matter. You're going to have a good one. You're going to have a bad one. It doesn't matter. Keep being an artist.
Mm-hmm.
Is kind of what I'm trying to say. Like, no, just be an artist.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like to work when I'm stressed.
Yep.
Because it doesn't free my mind.
Exactly.
I want to be free. I want to have limitless thoughts in the sense where, no, this isn't irking my emotion doing this sad song, but I get to put the feeling in it, although I'm not feeling that right now.
Mm-hmm.
But if I was feeling that, I wouldn't be recording anything. Like, no, I'm hurt right now. What are you talking about? I'm not
Right.
hurting. But you know what I'm saying? What does it look like for me? Working with others though?
Yeah.
One thing I learned is to do my part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do your part. What was your part? To show up with this verse written because you're featuring on somebody's record? Show up with your thinking cap on because
Mm-hmm.
you about to write this record for someone else? Because writing for women is fun. I'd be
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, this is so crazy that this a male wrote it, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, this is a female singing it, and it sounds like it was written with passion. And it was in a sense because that's where the artistry comes from. I didn't
Right. Right.
deliver it. She did that. She
Yeah.
made you feel it. But I gave the words a type of hey, she's saying something.
Mm-hmm.
So with me, I started to learn, like even with a live show, hey, do your part.
Yeah.
If you show up with your part done, I'm not saying you have room to blame someone else, but in the same sense that, hey, I'm professional.
Mm-hmm.
I've showed up with my part handled. I'm ready to sing right now. Y'all are having technical difficulties. All right. I'm not a I'm not a dick about it though. I'm
Mm-hmm.
never like that. I'm never reckless with anything like that. Hey, no, hey, we gonna get it together. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so we 15 minutes late. I
Yep.
guess I'll just do a 45-minute set. Hey, no big deal.
Yep.
But you know what I'm saying? If the show must go on, let's give them the best thing we can do for 30 minutes. Then I guess.
Exactly.
But you know, my name is on this. I can't walk away now. I can't say,
Right.
oh well, y'all promised me an hour to perform.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, dude. Something was out of their control. Something went wrong. This, that. Um, profession professionalism as far as an artist go a long way, bro. There's a lot of artists that get hurt about stuff, and it'd be like, man, hey, look. And the only reason I can say this stuff is because since I was 17,
Mm-hmm.
I had been messing with the music scene. It's been like,
Mm-hmm.
dude, you've been in bands, you've been in groups actually, you
Yep.
you know, plus doing your solo thing. So it's like now I have to tell artists, you know, to not be so broken up about a show being canceled. Don't be so broken up about somebody not liking your music.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be so broken up about, thinking that you in the same position that you were in. Bro, you're not. Let me
Right.
tell you. And if it's true artistry, you're definitely not.
Yep.
Because soon enough, the music will speak for itself. As long as you don't quit, some song somewhere is going to hit some TV show, some movie, some just keep pumping it out. And the one that they didn't think was a hit, whoever gave
Mm-hmm.
you all that crap because they didn't think it was a hit, and somebody somewhere said, man, I'm putting this on that movie credit because they're the ones in charge of doing this movie soundtrack and they put your record on, and it's like,
Yep.
yeah, so go ahead, keep talking shit. Because every time this movie run, I get paid, baby. I'm not worried about that. You don't think it's a hit, but somebody thought it was.
Yep.
So to the artist, I would say, you know what I'm saying, like, man, forget about that, song you thought was a hit. Put it out there and really let them choose.
Mm-hmm.
The hit is in the ear of the listener, is a quote I've been trying to get around to music. Like,
Okay.
just like beauty is in the eye of the beholder,
Mm-hmm.
a hit is in the ear of the listener. Whatever that listener chooses a hit, that's a hit to them. There's a lot of music I don't like, and I'd be like, that
Yep.
was not creative.
That was their creative genius at that moment.
Yeah,
I mean,
was,
I don't know where, you know what I'm saying, Pablo Picasso was from, but I'm pretty sure my man's got a garage or something with a
you
bunch of
see what
stuff
I'm?
we never seen, and it's like, but what
Come
was you?
on,
You know
man.
what? You got it.
Yes.
You Pablo. You got it.
Yes.
But outside of that,
I said, yeah, fam. I mean, you seem to got it, man. You got it handled. But yeah, man, it's professionalism go a long way, man. It's really, and please don't get me wrong. I've had my share of knowing what not to do's. Like, ooh, don't lash out the promoter
mm-hmm.
about that. That ain't his fault, or maybe it is his fault, but let's not create bad blood. Forget it. Going about your business. Um, there's been times, yes, I had to give my earful. Like, hold up, you know what I mean? And like I told you, I try to be a person that, you know, cool. But
Yeah.
a lot of people like to bring me heat because they find out I'm a nice person, and it'd be like,
Mm-hmm.
see, I was trying to avoid the confrontation. Now we're talking about how your music suck, or you know uh you're never going to be anybody because you're a stinky rapper, or you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Like, now you in a situation where it's like, bro, y'all could have avoided all that.
Yep.
And really it comes down to, I think, a lot of people egos, in the sense where it's like, man, if you can do away with your ego, you'll 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 succeed a lot
Mm-hmm.
more.
Exactly. Exactly.
Somebody can teach you at every time of the day. Someone can teach you, but whatever. I mean, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
It depends on who you learn it from. How about that?
For sure. For sure. Because otherwise, it's just kind of like, hold on. But got a question for you. What you got coming up music wise? Let these folks know what you got coming up, or what you actually actively working on. Don't name drop, but just what you working on.
Yeah. No, I've learned, again, here we go. I've learned how not to name drop. Yeah, bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Bad idea. No, man. So I got a lot of stuff coming up, man. I just released 2 records. Just for some music purpose wise. Just like I was kind of saying, like, I really let out 2 records of 2 different sorts.
Mm-hmm.
And really it's just to say, hey, here's some more music, because again, I'm an artist. Um, so I got more music coming up, and I probably should have released the album, but I like releasing the single situation just so I can see, like, because I don't have a label behind me telling me I need to release an album. I don't have
Mm-hmm.
nobody behind me telling me how to release the music and what to release.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and plus, I usually kind of run my music through a tank anyway, to where it's like I let enough people hear this and people really like it. And I know if
Mm-hmm.
10 people like it, yeah, 1,000 people could easily like this. So, all right, I have no problem with that. So, yeah, man, there's a lot of music coming out. I'm about to release this video tomorrow morning, everything on YouTube, man. They can definitely check me out on YouTube. I mean, I don't know quite much to say except I'm a really great singer. Y'all should really check me out. I'm a really beastie vocalist. I know if you saw me live, you'd be even more entertained, but you know, I would love for that to happen sometime. Y'all go check out a show, but no, yeah, you can catch me on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, any of those at DRoseMusiq1, of course, slash with whatever the site is or the social media. So DRoseMusiq1, that is DRoseMusiq. DRose Music. So like I said, yeah, at YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, all that. So yeah, man, check me out. Check me out. That's where they can find me. St. Louis rolling. No, not in St. Louis, in Milwaukee.
What's funny is
St. Louis.
What's funny is so. All right, so me and my girl went to a couple of games here, right? So I come back in from the gym, and I got a White Sox shirt on. I was like, oh, nope, gotta take this off. I was like, he's about to get on me. I sat down with that shirt, you'd be like, oh, you a traitor. Like,
and I said, oh, St. Louis, huh? Okay. I see what you on tonight. I said, you sleeping on the couch. She said, you sleeping on the couch.
I was like, nope, white shirt.
I said, yeah, no, it's a bad move. Bad move. Bad man.
We'll be all right. We'll be all right. We'll be all right.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. But no, man, yeah, that's where they can find me, man. I appreciate the opportunity for the platform, man. That was
for sure.
Uh-oh.
Nah, that was me. Uh-oh. You good?
Oh, no, we good. No, I can hear you. Sound like you cut out. The sound cut out.
Gotcha.
But yeah, man, no, again, man, hit me in the inbox, man. Let me know, man. I got a couple interests for you as far as the show goes, for sure, bro.
Okay. Yeah, we definitely. Well, I'll text you my number. I mean, what? I just ain't got the new number you got. That's all.
Yes. Yeah. No, that's all. That's all.
We gotta inbox each other. We just be too dang busy, so we'll be thinking. We call each other.
Call him. What are you doing? What are you saying?
What are you talking about? You're my guy.
I'm not gonna do it the hard way.
Right, we ain't gonna do it the hard way.
Back and forth.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? What we 05 right now? Like, hold on.
Hey,
do I send this?
Those were the days.
But definitely appreciate you coming on, my boy. You know what I'm saying? More great music, more great things that coming this guy's way. If you don't know, now you should know. So I'm gonna link everything in the chat and everything down in the comments. So you won't have to go far to look or search or make up an excuse. We don't do that over here. So with that being said, another episode of Parks the Pros, and we out.
Definitely, brother.
Yep.
One night by Damone Rose. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight that's gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.